They don't have these corporate deals. Kevin's got to be careful. And I'm sure there's some things he wants to say.
Right.
But he ain't trying to mess up that check.
I don't
just like you. You don't defend black women. You know what I mean? There's a lot. I'm sure like Wrangler's about to call you. John Deere.
I need some water on this one.
Yeah.
There you go. See, I should have never opened that can of worms because I know
You don't, Shannon. They don't have these corporate deals. Kevin's got to be careful. And I'm sure there's some things he wants to say.
Right.
But he ain't trying to mess up that check.
I don't
just like you. You don't defend black women. You know what I mean? There's a lot. I'm sure like Wrangler's about to call you. John Deere.
I need some water on this one.
Yeah.
There you go. See, I should have never opened that can of worms because I know
You don't, Shannon. They don't have these corporate deals. Kevin's got to be careful. And
Right. So for people don't know, this is a white guy comedian named Gary Owens. He came up, basically with his pretend love for black people and support for black people to get black people money, and stuff like that, because white people weren't on his side. He was one of the low class white people. And he couldn't make it up in the comedy world on their level. So he chose to be just like I guess have black comedy, dark comedy, whatever they call it. You feel me? Just like Elvis Presley. You feel me? He tried to come up under B.B. King and them in the chilling circuit because his type of music, white people wasn't gonna buy it. You feel me? Real talk. And basically he's exposing black celebrities, famous people, that they don't speak up for black people. He did it right there on this podcast in front of millions of people. He said that you don't stick up for black people. Kevin Hart don't stick up for black people. And it's because they gonna take your money away. And right after that, he couldn't do nothing but laugh and say you need to take a drink. Real talk.
You know what threw me off on that? You know what threw me off on that? How he was so comfortable in even saying something like that.
Come on.
Like, how do you even feel that comfortable to where you could say something like that?
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Now, I've never heard Gary Owen speak up for black issues.
Right.
He's never been at one of them dumbass Black Lives Matter rallies. He wasn't speaking up for George Floyd or any of the unjust police killings of black men or women. He wasn't here protesting for Breonna Taylor.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I've never heard him speak up for black people or black women either. But yet he's so comfortable in telling Shannon Sharpe that he don't do it because he don't want to lose his check.
Right. And the only thing Gary Owens ever did for black people is have sex with black women.
Women, right.
That's all he ever did.
He married a black woman,
he married and got divorced.
And divorced her.
Yeah. And then divorced her. And then ran. He did some nigga shit that day. He ran from the person serving the papers for like a year. That shit was funny as hell. I'm like, damn. Hell no, because he's about to lose all his money to this black woman. Because in California, it's like over serious.
Like 50-50 split.
Man, hell yeah, they say you got to give up 50% of whatever you own. That's what they told him. Real talk, he wasn't trying to get that black woman shit.
But he loved black women that speak up for
want to
black
have
people.
sex with him, right? Want to have sex with him though.
But you ain't want to give your ex-wife and kids no alimony.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Come on, man. That's a hypocrite if I ever seen one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the whole point of this clip and why it went viral is because he's exposing these black people that got these platforms, how they don't even stand up for their own people. And just made a joke about it. And it's the guy who they say gets to get invited to the barbecue. You feel me? They say let's trade Kanye West for him. That's the type of stuff black people be saying. They putting him on that type of pedestal to say like he got a black card and stuff like that. But that's not true.
He got a black card because he fucked black women?
Because he fucked black women, right. That's insane.
That's crazy.
I'm sure there's some things he wants to say.
Right.
But he ain't trying to mess up that check.
Right. He's saying basically that black people that got the platform, they don't want to lose that money. So they ain't going to say nothing. That's something we've been saying for the long. Everybody know that. You feel me? Kevin Hart, all these black celebrities is not cool with what they see. but they would choose money over their people, which make them evil as hell.
Right.
Because they know it's wrong, but they choose money over their people. Like Michael Jordan said that they was mad at him because he didn't advocate for a black dude that was running for office in North Carolina. And he said that he don't get into politics and he's not a leader and stuff like that in the black community. But he said he did donate some money to his campaign or whatever like that.
I remember that one time it was something, I think it was a police killing, and Jordan didn't speak up, and somebody and one of the protesters brought out how they always bought Jordan shoes or whatever. Mm-hmm. So they was talking about not buying the shoes no more, and then out of nowhere, Jordan give I think it was almost $1 million to both parties, the police and to the protesters.
Mm-hmm. Now the thing about Jordan though, he don't own them shoes. Nike own them shoes,
right?
But he do get paid, a percentage. But he don't own them though. He got some other Jordans he owned that only the Mexicans were. They call them the Mexican Mikes.
And the crazy when LeBron tried to say something, what the reporter tell them shut up and dribble.
Yeah, real talk. They don't want to hear them. That black person, you can't talk. You hear me? You can't stand up. That's the thing that people don't understand. That's basically what I'm saying. You can't talk. You hear me? You cannot speak up. You getting paid to not talk.
Right.
You hear me? That's part of the contract. You getting paid when something happen to black people. You better not say nothing.
It's like, you know what they remind me of? The Christian church.
Yeah.
They don't say nothing either.
Better not. Then you're gonna lose it all.
Just like you. You don't defend black women.
He don't.
And it's funny how he specifically said black women. It's not black people. You don't defend black people. You don't defend black women.
Right.
And he only say black women because he like to have sexual, encounters with black women.
Mm-hmm. Real talk. But yeah, though, don't nobody defend black women but the HBK and the Commander Hunter.
That's right.
That's why we go so hard on women. You feel me? So they could change their life, fix themselves, save the next generation of children coming out of their goddamn stomach.
Right.
Like real talk. That's the whole point of what we do. We trying to save the generation, and to save the generation, we got to get to the woman through her thick head because the white man got black women in a chokehold. You feel me? They got black women in a chokehold. You feel me? Like a puppet. You feel me? Going this way, go that way. Believe this, believe that. Push this agenda. Like real talk.
And what you say in class last night? They doing a test on them.
Yeah, they running tests.
They run a test on them. They're doing studying them. They studying black women.
And the reason why they doing that because they trying to push agendas that's gonna further destroy. You feel me? The household. Who the fuck is this? Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai is a child molester. It's a liar. Satan has entered the chat. It's a liar.
How I have fun.
Hell no. It says, is it true your camp doesn't hate all Edomites? Correct me if I'm wrong. Then we hate whatever God hates.
That's right.
That's what we do. We hate whatever God hates. And God for sure hates the Edomites. Goddamn idiot. Whoever you are.
I know that ain't that nigga's name though.
Man, I don't know who that is. He probably made that channel just to come in here.
Right.
In the real talk.
You know what I mean? There's a lot. I'm sure like Wrangler's about to call you.
He's talking about losing endorsements and stuff like that for speaking up for black people. You go ahead with that scripture, man.
This book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 13, in verse 23. When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue.
Mm-hmm. When a rich man speak, everybody holdeth his tongue. That's why they won't let celebrities talk. They won't let celebrities speak on issues because everybody knows when a rich man talk, everybody listening. Everybody is listening, man. Real talk.
Salakia. Every man holdeth his tongue. And look at what he said.
Right, look at what he said. That's why black people cannot speak up. Rich black people cannot speak up on black issues because the white man knows that everybody is going to listen.
They extol it to the clouds.
Right, they extol it to the clouds. You feel me? Basically, everybody holds what rich people say in high regard.
Right.
Because they figure like if you got rich, then it must be something about you that's better than me. So I'm gonna shut up and listen to you because you got rich.
Right.
You made it out. So obviously you know something I don't know, and that's not true. You cannot. Michael Jordan can dunk. Shannon Sharpe can catch a football. That don't make them intelligent enough to speak on black people.
Right.
You feel me? That's not true. Go ahead.
Okay. But if the poor man speak,
Right. But if the poor man speak,
they say, "What fellow is this?"
right. What fellow is this? The poor man is who really you need to be listening to, because he the one right there in the ghetto, right there, seeing all this poverty, seeing everything that's going on, while the rich man, he's sitting there eating tea and crumpets with the white man.
Right.
He's sitting somewhere at Roof Chris eating $100 steak. He's not sitting seeing what's going on with his people. The poor man is who you should be listening to.
And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him.
Right, and but that's the thing, though. You feel me? That's the thing. They can't wait to overthrow you if you poor. If you poor, you make one mistake, say one thing wrong, they can't wait to overthrow you and ridicule you. But a rich person get forgiven over and over and over again. You feel me? And they make mistakes left and right. In real talk. So yeah, that's all I had on that.
He on YouTube, Howard.
Oh yeah, Howard, that comment on YouTube. It's on YouTube, so like. I'm gonna drop this right quick.